4 people going for a walk and there is a pit there. One person of the family falls. What are the other 3 going to do? What are the other 3 going to do? Pull them out. But if they are attached, all 4 of them, and if one falls, the other 3 automatically fall. And sometimes the other 3 fall even deeper than the first one. Ever experienced more pain than what your child is going through? And sometimes even we stop sharing our problems with our family. We keep it to ourselves. And then the family is going to say, why didn't you tell us all this was happening for so many days, so many years? I didn't want you to go into pain. And so the role of the family to energize each other, to empower each other, to heal each other, to bring each other out of that pain, we're not able to play that role because we sink. And so detachment. So ready to get detached? Yes. Ready? Yes. Ready? Yes. Sure? Yes. Detachment is inner power. Attachment is dependency. And it will have to start in the positive emotions. Stop using this vocabulary which says, I'm happy because you did this. Then tomorrow you will be sad when they don't do it. This is attachment. This is attachment. Detachment means, it's good you did that. You could have done it this way. You should have not done it that way, but my happiness is not dependent on what you were doing. Here, this is detachment, where my state of mind is not dependent on the other person's state of mind and behavior. Why? Because I am strengthening my mind, so my emotional immunity system is here. It's like COVID. If one member in the family got infected, what did the others do? First step, detached. That was physical. You go into your room, I'm in my room. That's physical detachment. But that's the same thing that you have to do. When someone dips, you first have to move away. Move away, protect yourself, and then take care of them and heal them. That's what we did in COVID. First you move away. There were some who attached and they were not able to leave the other person. I know people who did that. I can't leave my child. Attachment. So COVID said, move away first, so that you don't catch that infection. Protect yourself and now take care of them, heal them and bring them out of that infection. Same rule of the game, whether it's a physical infection, whether it is an emotional infection. Physical infection, you go into another room. Emotional infection, you go on to another vibration. Detach. Protect yourself, heal them, and they will come out of that pain. But for that, I cannot just detach when that day comes when they are in pain. It's not one switch that I switch on and I'm detached. It means that I practice that inner strengthening on a daily basis, where I'm taking my vibration on the higher energy level, and here comes a situation and here I am, untouched. And I will have to start practicing that detachment in those simpler situations of the day. Here comes a situation which is not your way, and immediately, situation has nothing to do with my mind. And now remain calm and stable and respond to that situation. Close your eyes for a minute and bring that one person on the screen of your mind, whose behavior can be at home, can be at work. It presses some button and I react. And now just see them behaving that way. Not the right way, and not my way, And what you see right now is getting coded in your subconscious. This is how you will respond tomorrow. They are behaving through their sanskar, through their personality, their nature. I respond the right way. I remain untouched by their vibrational energy. My vibrations radiate to them, and my energy starts healing them. They are not being wrong to me. They are disturbed within. It's not about me. Their behavior to me is not about me. Their behavior to me is a reflection of their inner state. I understand they are in pain. They may be shouting at me, being rude, but that reflects they are in pain. I shift from becoming a victim of their behavior to becoming a master. I shift from blaming them to be the cause of my pain to becoming the healer to heal their pain. And just look at yourself, creating only pure, powerful thoughts, radiating calm and power to the other soul. Untouched, distancing vibrationally, radiating that higher vibration just by being at that energy. Doing this repeatedly, not just in behavior but also in my mind, in my thoughts, not a single wrong thought. And my vibration is becoming their power. I am the powerhouse. Okay, come back. How many of you were able to see someone on that side? When someone is not the right way to us, we take it very personally and we say, they did this to me. It's not they did this to me, it is they are going through something. It's they are going through something. I was doing a program with nurses one day, it was about 800,000 nurses. I said, what's the cause of your stress? And I thought it would be like tough duty, long hours, night shift. And they just said, when the doctor gets angry. I said, Ari, that is the cause of your stress? I said, oh. I said, but patients can be very reactive, very disturbed sometimes, refusing to eat, shout, throwing away, pulling out the saline, everything. They said, no, we don't get disturbed by that because they're not well. So I said, they are also not well. So they said, who is not well? I said, anybody who shouts, get angry, not well. I said, oh, they're not well. No, they're not well. The next day, this one nurse calls me up. She said, it was so simple today. He again came and shouted. And today I just created one thought, oh, they're not well. And you know the beauty of what she came up with? She said, I did not get disturbed today. Earlier I used to say, he shouted at me. You see the difference in that energy? She said, and then I would become a victim and I say, I worked so hard, I did everything right, I did this. And he came and shouted at me. So it becomes we consume their energy. And she said, today I just created a thought, he is disturbed. It's not about me, it is he is disturbed. And so she said, I remain calm. But the next line was very important. She said, I actually started thinking, what can I do for him? So what did we shift? We shifted from consuming their pain to understanding their pain to third, wanting to heal that pain. That is compassion. Same thing we have to do at home, at least first with family. We say, my child said this to me. And then there goes rewind. 30 years I did this, 20 years I did this, 40 years I did this, I did this, I did this. And this is what I get in return of what I did. And I, the victim, find a reason to cry and cry and cry. Crying whether in the eyes or whether just in the mind, I'm just crying and crying and crying. And where is all that pain going to go? Where's all that pain going to radiate to? It's going to radiate to your child. So you know who sends them the most pain? Who sends them the most pain? So wherever there is attachment, if your neighbor's child says something to you, it won't make a difference. You get irritated for a minute, next minute you've forgotten him. So we don't radiate pain to our neighbor's children. We radiate pain to, बोलिए, we radiate pain to, अच्छे से बोलिए, we radiate pain to our own children because we are attached. So there are three options with energy. When someone throws their energy at you, we have three options. One, reflect their energy, which means they throw anger, you throw it back at them. Reflecting energy, easiest thing to do. Don't have to think, take it and throw it back. Second option, keep quiet, don't say a word, but absorb their energy. You say, I remained silent, I did not say anything when he was shouting. But I have consumed that pain, I've absorbed that energy. So first option was reflect energy. Second option is absorb energy. And third option is transform energy. So obviously, which one do we have to do? Transform. Always fix this here. I cannot reflect, it will harm them. I cannot absorb, it will harm me and them because my vibrations will reach them. I may remain silent here, but I'm throwing so much here from here. So I cannot reflect, it harms them. I cannot absorb, it harms me and them. And I transform, it benefits me and it benefits them. But for that, I will need to practice that on a daily basis. So ready to become the transformer? Ready to detach? Ready to detach? Yes. And detach in the simpler scenes of the day. Why are people not our way? Why are children not our way? Why are they sometimes completely opposite of how they should be? So we need to remember, and that's why spirituality gives us the answers to all these questions. And the first answer is, they are not my child. They are a soul on the journey playing the part of my child. Difference between the two lines? Two simple lines. My child, soul on a journey playing the part of my child. Is there going to be a difference in the two lines? What is the difference? What's the difference? My child. My child. I will keep everything perfect for my child. I will not allow my child to have any problems in their life. Before a problem comes, I will be there to take care of my child. Do you think it's possible your children will never have problems? They'll never have challenges? Is that possible? No. Who is creating the problems of their life? Who is creating the problems in their life? Any crisis, who's creating in their life? Who's creating their problems? Who is creating their problems? Who is creating their problems? Who is creating their problems? Say it. Who is creating their problems? Who is creating their problems? You are creating their problems. No. Who is creating their problems? They. Who will solve their problem? They. What's my role? What's my role as a parent? We thought we will never allow a problem to reach them. We thought when there is a problem, I will make sure that everything will be fine. You can't. They are the creators of their problem. They are the ones who are going to face it and solve it. What's my role as a parent or a spouse or a sibling, any relationship? What's my role? My role is just to be there, radiating that power and that right karma for them to catch and then to implement to solve their problem. So the first fundamental basic thing, they are not my child, they are a soul on a journey. They are a soul on a journey. Just visualize here. I am a soul and I've taken this costume, right? What is the soul? The energy which creates every thought, which creates feelings. It's that energy. The mind, the intellect, that is the soul, the energy. This is the body, this is the battery. And one day comes where the battery leaves this body. The soul is going to leave the costume. And where will the soul go? The soul will enter the womb of the mother. And what has the soul brought with them? The soul has brought with them their emotional patterns, which we call sanskars, and the karmas that they have done in that lifetime. So when your child, not the fetus which got created in 9 months, but the soul which entered the fetus, the body will take 9 months to get created. You go every month, have your ultrasound, you will only see the development of the body, the physical. Your child is not the physical body. The physical body is the costume we are wearing. Their child is just a soul which entered into the womb of the mother. And what did the soul bring with them? Their sanskar, which means their personality traits, their nature, and their karma. How many of you have 2 children, which means more than 1 child? And how many of you feel they're quite different from each other? So you never thought about this, why are they so different? They're different from us, they're different from each other. But then the mind says, both of them are my children. I gave them everything the same. Why are they so different? Because they're 2 souls on a different journey. They were different right from the time they entered your womb. Even if you give them everything identical in this lifetime, identical resources, identical nurturing, identical school, everything identical, yet they are going to be different. Because they are 2 different souls who have come with 2 different journeys. This has to be remembered always. Always. And what does the soul bring with them? Their sanskar and karma. Please say that. Sanskar means personality trait, nature. But the word sanskar is perfect. So what does the soul carry with them? Their sanskar and their karma. The soul enters the womb of the mother. Few months later, baby is born. How many of you have astrological charts? Janam Patri Kundli. Astrological chart. That was prepared within the first few days that the baby was born. The child has not done any karma yet. And yet the astrological chart is ready. This will happen at the age of 10, this will happen at the age of 20. Everything's all there. How have they got that chart? The child has not done any karma yet. The chart is revealing what all the soul has done and come. So please remember, whatever is happening in their life is a result of what the soul has already done on this long journey of many lifetimes. It's not a perfect, clean soul who's come into your family. It's a soul who's been on a long journey, or not just they, we have also been on our long journey. Each one of us has been on a long journey. Just visualize, come out from your previous costume, 100 years in another costume. Different people, different situations, different challenges, different sanskar, different karma. 100 years before that, another costume. 100 years before that, another costume. 100 years before that, another costume. And in every costume, different people, different relationships, different situations, different karma. I am a soul on a journey. And now look at two souls like this. 100 years, 100 years, 100 years, 100 years. And these two souls get married. And also these 25, 30 years different. Can they be like each other? Can they be like each other? No. And when we understand this journey, it becomes very easy to understand people. We say, how can they be like this? They are like that because they have experienced something in some scene on some part of their journey. Some of them may have experienced something in their childhood. Some have experienced it when they were in the womb of their mother. And some have experienced it in a past lifetime. And now we are with them. If we say expectations is normal, then we expect them to be a certain way. But when we understand they are a soul on a journey, and they have carried this due to some reason, accepting them becomes easier. Accepting doesn't mean, okay, then you remain like this for the rest of your life. It doesn't. Acceptance just means that I will not be critical and judgmental about you. I will not keep saying, how can they do this? How can they be this way? And then two of us can live together with a completely different set of sanskars, but understanding why they are the way they are, accepting their sanskar and radiating blessings to them for giving them the power to change that sanskar.